Page 9. I looked for you. I wanted to make sure you were safe. I carried you to the manor. You didn't let go of my hand for hours. I remember, she said. Her fingers twitched to life, and she instinctively reached out toward his hand. He finally took her hand in his and squeezed. I didn't expect to become commander so quickly. Such is war. His other hand came to her cheek, and she looked up at him. She noticed her sight was blurry. She felt his touch on her face, and she realized there were tears spilling down. It's all right, he said. It doesn't feel all right, she whispered. Her voice cracked. She felt the tears come crashing down. He pulled her close. Their armor clanked as they gripped each other. It's not all right, Lucia cried. His mouth brushed against her hair as his arms tightened around her. I've got you. Her face rubbed against his neck and tears smeared against his skin, matting silver hair in place. She felt at ease in his arms and gripped tighter to him. Surviving the great fires created a bond between the people of Tsi Manor unlike anything else. There was a united sense of pain that linked complete strangers together to one story. Such a bond was like glue. Their eyes met in the nearness. He wiped the tears from her cheeks and smiled gently. Lucia's hand slid behind Revere's head to feel his hair between her fingers. Fear reached up from her stomach and clenched her heart in its iron grasp. She broke the connection of their eyes. I'm sorry. Lucia couldn't bring herself to look at him. She felt his warm breath against her ear, and it tingled the hairs against her neck. He tipped her chin up. Lucia, please look at me, he whispered. His voice was so soft. With such a plea, she could not resist. The bonfire light splashed across his face, and it made his expression quite plain to her. The care in his eyes made her fear seem trivial. You're safe, he whispered. Despite her strength and her resolve, she had no power. Revere felt her trembling in his arms and he gently rocked her. Lucia pushed her face against his hair. She focused on the warmth and it grounded her. Her heart struggled like a feral animal in a cage. Her breath left flat clouds of steam on his armored shoulder. She felt as though she could truly release her burdens. I've got you, Commander, he whispered.